This is for the fat girls. This is for the little brothers. This is for the schoolyard wimps and for the childhood bullies that tormented them. For the former prom queens and for the milk crate ball players, for the nighttime...
In second grade, we did an experiment with static electricity. We rubbed balloons on our heads and stuck them to walls, and kissing you is kind of like that. My hair stands on end. I get shocked when I touch things, and I want to tell you stupid stuff like kissing you is a bundle of kittens colliding with my face at 0.5 miles an hour. It's like being shot with a dart gun made of hummingbirds that shoots darts made of hummingbirds. And your lips are so soft, I can't actually tell when we're touching, like braiding hair underwater or napping under a blanket filled with rainbows and clouds and your favorite books.
Forget yourself. Do not forget yourself. Do not let one moment go by that doesn't remind you that your hearts beat thousands of times a day, that there are enough gallons of blood to make every one of you oceans. Do not settle for letting these waves settle.
Each section of my spine, and here is when I lose breath. My head goes foggy, too dizzy to even finish a line.
For the people who go on vacations
Tell me
alone, for the
that we
sweat
have time
that
to
drips
age
off of
like
Mick
wine,
Jagger's
that our
seam
eyes
lips,
will still
and for the
shine
shaking
when we go
skirt
out to
on
dine.
Tina
Tell
Turner's
me
shaking hips,
it
for the
will
heavens
always be
and for the
mine.
hells through which Tina has
You're
lived.
shaped
This is for
a
the
guide for
tired,
my
and for the
ever-tracing
dreamers, for those
fingertips. My
families that don't
creation's
ever
a
be like the
reason for your
Cleavers, and
ever-racing
perfectly made
heartbeats.
dinners,
Your
and
body
sons
a
like
home
Wild
to
and
mine, and
Beaver.
mine to
This is for the
yours.
bigots, for the
True.
sexists, for the killers, for the pig house pin sentence jail cell redeemers, and for the springtime that always seems to go to shit. Every one of our winters. This is for you. Make sure that by the time the fisherman returns, you are gone. It's just like the days I wanted to do things, and every time I open my eyes, I'm cutting off parts of myself just to be there. So shake the dust and take me with you, and do for life this as I have been for you. All the pushes and pulls, pushes, pulls, pushes for you. Shake it. And again, and jump on top and take it for a spin, and when you hop off, shake it again. For this is yours. Make my words worth something. Make this more than just another poem that I write. More than just another poem, like just another night that sits heavy above every one of us. Walk into it. Breathe it in. Let it crash through the halls of your arms like the millions of years of millions of poets coursing like blood, pumping and pushing, making you live, shaking the dust, so when the world knocks at your front door, clutch the knob tightly, but then open on up, and run forward as far as you must, as fast as you can, into its widespread greeting arms with your hands...
Jesus, roll out my entire being, blind spots included, right there onto our bedsheet. Wish she'd love me with heat. My emptiness, my darkness, something she seizes and teases. My undeveloped potentials, my character's unvoiced credentials, something she aches to eat.
This is how my wife makes me feel. Like a nuclear reactor power plant that harnesses not any strange, harmful energy, but rather the energy of the sun, of daisies, of golden marbles, filled up past my brim. Behind me, there is a rainbow. The nuclear reactor that I am harnesses the power of the rainbow, capturing the whole spectrum of color and light. This is how she makes me feel, like a great gray stone tall tower rising up out of the ocean. From my room at the top of that tower, I watch the world. There is nothing but ocean for so far. From up here, the ocean looks like it is the biggest thing in the universe. From up here, it is the universe. From my window, sitting atop the top of the universe, watching its waves of water move in unison together, I feel like maybe I am bigger. This is how she makes me feel. Like I was 17, running slow motion through a field, lit with light, particles of dust moving through the air, the sun burning their bodies. Perhaps it is dust, perhaps it is magic dust. Perhaps this magical dust is what I am made from. I open my eyes and everything I see floats. I'm on a boat. It is night. The world has calmed itself just to hold me inside all that is dark, just to rock me gently. This is how she makes me feel. The subway chambers of Moscow. I am vaulted. I have giant chandeliers hanging from my underground ceilings. I glow with so much light. I am a ballroom for the trains of Russia. If you happen to be a child that has climbed down my steps to yell into my body, those echoes will bounce their way across those vaulted underground ceilings. This happens all the time. My dark tunnels are filled with these sounds. This is how she makes me feel. Like I will live forever. Like there is nothing that could possibly harm me.